A meditation trip to find my naturally happy self. Volume 2. Chapter 6. Staying fully awake. 56. Observe negative emotions by breaking them down into 5 elements of mental activity. When we view unpleasant experiences as a single lump, we perceive these experiences as threatening, and our automatic response is to eliminate or avoid them. However, if you observe unpleasant experiences by separating them into the 5 components of the mind's operation, such as stimulation, emotion, thought, craving, and behavior, you will be able to better understand the process of how unpleasant experiences arise, stay, and disappear. And thereby breaking away from automatic reactions. Once the uncomfortable feelings have been accepted, to some extent, through naming and accepting them, it is time to isolate them and notice them. Listen to the sound of a singing bowl and concentrate your mind. Keep your back straight, dignified, but firm as a rock and flexible as a river. Close your eyes completely and put a soft smile on your lips. Now, let go of all your cravings, desires, and to dose for a moment. Now, to return to the present body, meditate from head to toe. As you go through the postures, become aware of your body as it is. Now, stretch your back on your inhale and relax your body on your exhale. 3 times. Breathe slowly and deeply to relax your body and mind. Take a deep breath and straighten your back. Exhale and relax. And inhale and straighten your back. Exhale and relax. Inhale and straighten your back. Exhale and relax. First, let go of anger, hatred, and self-blame, and begin with compassion meditation to achieve peace of mind. I ask for forgiveness for the wrongs I have done to others with my body, my mouth, and my thoughts. I also forgive anyone for doing something wrong to me. May all living beings and I be free from suffering and sorrow. May be free and happy. Now breathe naturally and notice that your lower abdomen expands when you inhale and contracts when you exhale. Then gently bring your attention to your breathing. The lower abdomen swells. The lower abdomen shrinks, swells, shrinks, swells, shrinks. Now, breathe naturally and count repeatedly from 1 to 8. Saying, swell, when the lower abdomen is brought in. During inhalation. 1. When the lower abdomen is expelled. During exhalation. Swell. When inhaling. And 2. When exhaling. Then, quietly watch the lower abdomen rise and fall. If you are distracted or have trouble concentrating on your breathing, try naturally saying, swell, while breathing in, right view, while breathing out, swell, while breathing in, and right thinking, while exhaling. In this way, focus on breathing while saying the Eightfold Path. Right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right life, right effort, right memory, right samadhi. Now, gently pay attention to your breathing. Naming, swell, when you inhale, and shrink, when you exhale. Swell, shrink, swell, shrink, swell, shrink. As you feel the sensations in your lower abdomen, Now slowly move your kind, loving attention to the lower abdomen and any discomfort caused by stress or negative emotions in your body and mind. And stay with it for a while. Notice whether the feeling of stress or negative emotion is pleasant, unpleasant, or neither pleasant nor unpleasant. If it is unpleasant, say to yourself, I don't have to like this unpleasant feeling. And I don't have to do anything to get rid of this unpleasant feeling. Beginners choose slightly mild discomfort on an intensity level of 3 rather than very strong discomfort. What did you experience? First, quietly outline the experience or event by moving your lips. A car cut in front of me on the tight access road from Olympic Road to Cheongdam Bridge. Mindfulness. Did you notice an unpleasant feeling when it was happening? I noticed. Touch. Stimulation. What did you see with your eyes and hear with your ears at that time? Talk quietly about the stimulation or contact you received through the 5 sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and body. Congested driveway. Congested line of cars. Quiet music in my car. Cars suddenly cutting in. Manasikara. What past experiences are you connected to? I am reminded of a previous experience of being angry because there were cars cutting in on me when I was exiting a heavily congested automobile road. Thoughts. What were your thoughts at that time? Are other people not doing this because they don't know how to cut in line? Cutting in line is a bad thing. Emotions. Feelings. What emotions did you feel? At first, I was shocked, and then I got angry. What did you feel in your body at that time? My heart is pounding. Neck and shoulder. Stiffness. How much tension or stress was in your body? Rate your level of tension from 0 to 10. 6 points. Craving. What did you want to do at that time? Let's talk quietly about longing. I will never allow people like that. Action. What did you actually do at that time? The gap with the car in front was narrowed to prevent cutting in. Meditation to notice, stay, and observe while recalling the image of cutting in line. I stayed and observed the uncomfortable feeling in my body as I inhaled and exhaled. My pounding heart and stiff neck and shoulders subsided, and my breathing became easier. Change your thoughts. Maybe he had something urgent to do that made him cut in line. Action plan. Problem solving. Next time the same thing happens, I will allow him to cut in, but I will honk the horn, bam. Now breathe naturally and very gently return to lower belly breathing. When you become aware of your breathing, you come back to the present and accept yourself as you are in each moment. In this way, quietly look at yourself as if a third party is watching you. As you notice the discomfort caused by stress or negative emotions, then the mind that was facing outward will turn inward. In this way, the feelings that arise from moment to moment will be reflected as they are in a clear mirror that is not distorted or polluted. If you get caught up in a particular feeling, thought, or emotion, and lose awareness of the present moment, return to your lower belly breathing, and then immediately return to awareness of the object of observation. Now imagine that the breath you inhale fills your entire body. Breathe in with your whole body, and then breathe out with your whole body. Now breathe naturally and very gently return to lower belly breathing. When you become aware of your breathing, you come back to the present and every moment, now. And you will accept yourself as you are. Now release your attention to your breathing and be still in your experience. And allow yourself to feel whatever you feel, and simply allow yourself to be who you are. You feel that the moment you stay in this awareness, at every moment, is the moment when you become an empty, quiet, spiritual, and wise you, an untainted you. Forget even your breath and stay for a moment in a state of clarity, thoughtlessness, or a peaceful, tranquil, joyful feeling, connected to the entire universe. Now that the negative emotions are gone, think of your original self, smiling, relaxed and happy. Now, you are once again aware that the negative emotions that appeared and disappeared a moment ago are not real, but a dream, an illusion, a bubble. Now breathe naturally and ask, who is this guy who is meditating on observing negative emotions? What is this? You ask yourself and desperately search for it. Also, the negative emotions that appeared and disappeared a little while ago. Where did it come from? And where did it go? You search for a moment. Now bring your attention to your entire body and allow warm love and compassion to overflow from head to toe. Now, join your hands and end today's meditation with a gratitude meditation. All living things. Let go of all thoughts of the past, present, and future. And realize that you who are here and now, staying quietly with your breath, noticing negative emotions disappearing, complete, noble and pure. So be free from suffering and sadness and be happy. I am deeply grateful to everyone who helped me eat, clothe, and live like this today. Finally, I urge you to commit to the following 5 vows. Without a foundation for a righteous life, even if you practice samatha, you cannot contain the water of meditative absorption. If the water of meditative absorption is not clear, even if you practice vipassana, the moon of wisdom cannot shine. First, non-killing. I will not commit violence or take life. Second, no steal or rob. I will not steal or rob. Third, not engaging in sexual immorality. I will not engage in sexually suggestive thoughts, words, or actions. Fourth, no lie. I will not speak badly or tell lies. Fifth, no alcohol. I will not drink alcohol and harm others. References: A Meditation Trip to Find My Naturally Happy Self workbook. If you'd like to see other videos, please click the address bar below.